Good morning. First order of the day complete. $8.27, $7 for 2.7 miles. It was $6.75 up front with a 25-cent hidden tip because, you got to keep that a secret. But accepted a McDonald's right before I dropped that off on Uber. That was a DoorDash order. $7.23 for 2 miles. The McDonald's right next to that Wendy's I just delivered from. So, nice chilly day. Cubs lose again. But at least we can make some money, hopefully. Off to McDonald's we go. Hello again. It's 9:35. I finished those 2 orders that I mentioned earlier. It's like $7 each. And then I got a Denny's. I actually ran home because I bought a few groceries. And I had to drop them off at the house because celery and carrots had to go in the fridge. Came right back out. And I got a Denny's $12.93 for 9 miles. Not great, but the Denny's is in my spot, and I was just leaving my house, so the Denny's was like 5 miles away already, and that's the way I was going. So turned out all right. So now I am at. Well, the first 2 orders were $7 and $7.23, so that's what, $14.23. Plus $12.97, we'll call it $13. So we're at like $27, almost $28, something like that. 9:36 in the a.m. On pace to hit about 40, hopefully by 11. We'll see. I'm getting an Uber right now. I'm gonna see what that's all about. It was a trip radar for a Papa John's at 9:37 in the a.m. And before I could even decline it, it said another driver already matched with his order. So, must be a rookie, because I hate to tell you, but you're going to show up to Papa John's and they're not going to be open. So they must have left their tablet on or something, and the customer was dumb enough to try to order from them. But come on, you got to know better than that. It's 9:37 in the morning. You really think Papa John's is open? You morons. There was this Popeyes in town for a while on Grubhub. For whatever reason, they never turned their Grubhub tablet off, and I would get Popeyes orders at like 8:30 in the morning. Ridiculous. But, so we're at $27, heading down State Street. Skies are looking a bit ominous back behind me. And you can see how to the front of me in the east, it's clear skies. So the rain isn't coming. It's supposed to be like a 98% chance of rain today, so I think once it starts, it looks like it's pretty much going to rain all day. It's going to be a washout, which could be a good thing for food delivery. And my car, because it's covered in dirt and salt, so I haven't gotten it washed yet since that snowstorm the other day. So that'll help me out a little bit. But we're going to pull up to this Applebee's here, another mile or so, and patiently wait. So as you can see from that screenshot, the bitch tip baited me. She reduced my tip. It was only $7.03 order for 2 miles. So it would have been like a $5 tip, and she reduced it to a $1.67 tip. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. The order was delivered fine. Requested a PIN. She answered the door immediately, gave me the PIN. Everything was smooth. You really need the fucking $3 that bad? Like, people, bro. Like, ridiculous. But that's probably why she needed a PIN number, because she's probably tip baited people before. Or she just had leave at door in her instructions. A driver probably left it at her door, and then she called and said that she never got her food. Guarantee that's what happened. I hate PIN number orders because it's usually always from a scammer, because they've tried to scam in the past, and like it's never a guarantee you're going to get the tip. God, I hate Ubereats for that. It's so fucked up, man. God. It's nothing I did, I assure you of that. So it's not like she's just reducing the tip because the service was bad, because it was not bad. I was dropping off the DoorDash order as it came through, head straight to the McDonald's, straight to her house. Within 10 minutes of getting the order, it was at her door. So fuck you. Sorry. So I hope you watch my videos. You can go fuck yourself. The end. McDonald's order picked up. So the lady reducing my tip for no reason, that brought me back down to like $24. It's not a huge deal. I don't even care about the $3. It's just the fact that somebody would do that that pisses me off. Like, you got me $3. You took $3 out of my pocket. I don't know. It's just a scummy thing to do. Sorry for going on and on about it, but it just pisses me off. I don't care if people tip. You know, but I don't take the no-tip orders. So if I recognize they're no-tip, I won't take them. But, you know, that's the way around it. You can use Ubereats instead of DoorDash, tip decent up front, and then pull it away like a piece of shit. Like, I know where you live. Like, who's to say I won't just show back up at your house? I mean, I won't. But I'll expose you on YouTube. That's the one thing I can do. I've got her address. I should put it on blast. Don't know what kind of trouble I can get for that, so I will not. Let's make this delivery, and I'll shut up about it. Alright, well, that little measly McDonald's order is taken care of. I just got a double order that I wouldn't normally take, but it looks like it's going to be pretty easy. $9 for 2.7 miles. They're both from Panera. So it's a double order, but only with 3 stops instead of the 4. And they all keep me right here in this area, so I figured I would just do it. We'll see. One of them is probably like a $2 tip, and the other one's probably a $5 tip. That's my guess. We'll find out together. First delivery dropped off. Getting freaky looking out here. The rain has arrived. Well, I was wrong. One tip was $4, one tip was $3. Whatever. The biggest joke that for a double order, the base pay was $2. That's a change in the last couple of years. If you did a double order, it used to be $2 base pay for each order. And another attempt to take money away from their drivers, they lowered that. So since I've been on DoorDash, it went from $3 base pay per order to $2 base pay per order to $2 base pay even for a double order total. Just taking money away little by little. And then every quarter at their earnings call, they like to brag in the faces of the drivers about how profitable they are to all their investors. Oh yeah, go fuck yourself. Sorry for the F-bombs today. I guess that reduced tip order kind of set me off. I apologize. But off to Jimmy John's. $6.10 for 4 miles. I don't know that they're open. It's 10:17. Maybe they open at 10. It's possible. But it's not that busy, so I might as well go and see. But I'll let you know. The Jimmy John's was a success. Just $6.10 for 4 miles. But they were open. Got that delivered. And right when I was dropping that off on DoorDash, Jimmy John's was a Grubhub. DoorDash, I got a $9.50 for 5.3 miles for Crumble cookies. So we are turning around and heading back to Crumble. I don't know where I'm at. I think I'm at like $45, maybe. It's 10:32. This one will put me at, I'll say $54. We're right in that range somewhere. So despite the headaches this morning, we're having a good morning. The rain is falling still. That may be a good thing. Usually it is. As far as deliveries go, doesn't necessarily mean the orders will be better or the offers will be better, but it means there will be more of them. So some people are more generous in the rain. Some tip exactly the same no matter what. Others still don't tip at all. So it just increases the volume more than anything. We're going to stop here at Crumble, get this dropped off, and by then it'll probably be pretty close to 11 o'clock. So I think it's safe to say we hit our goal. I'm pretty sure we're at like $45. Close to $55 when we're all said and done. So good start. Crumble cookies delivered. As I was on the way to deliver that, which was a DoorDash order, I got a Grubhub order. 640 for 4 miles for Stockholm Inn, a local breakfast spot. This is why we multi-app. Just keeps you moving. So heading that way now. 640 for 4 miles, I think. Nothing crazy. 11:04. Just finished that breakfast order. I'm at 59.53. I'm sorry, 59.93 at the 11 o'clock point. Just a hair after. We'll call it 11. That reduced tip kept me from going over $60. Big middle finger to you. And ooh, somebody hit this. Somebody took that out. We're heading back towards our spot. Down here close to my house now. I don't know if any of you out there are on Grubhub, but they have missions now and then, kind of like how DoorDash has peak pay, and they're such a joke. They just started one now from 11 until, I think it's till 2 o'clock. Complete 5 orders, earn an additional $5. So basically $1 per order, without skipping, at least, without declining more than 2. So they try to force you to take shit, and they're only going to give you $1 extra per order. And you only get the $5 if you complete 5 orders. And that's if they even send you enough orders. Grubhub has been known to say, complete 8 offers between now and 5 o'clock and get an extra $8. And then once you complete 7 offers, all of a sudden it dries up and they don't send you nothing. So I don't even go for the Grubhub goals. The missions, I don't even pay attention to them. Unless it's like a bad snowstorm or whatever. Because I've done a few that were actually profitable. A couple years ago, it was do 6 orders, get an extra $30. It was like $5 per order. And it was repeated through like almost the whole day because it was just a blizzard all day. And I got 3 of them. So I got $90 extra in pay just to complete like 15 orders. Not to mention, the tips were much more generous because there was like a half a foot of snow out. And it was coming down. So I was doing like $15 orders for like 5 miles. And then making an extra $30 every 6 miles or every 6 orders on top of that. That was the day. That was my best day ever on Grubhub. I worked from like 8 a.m. to 12:30 and I made like $350 in like 4.5 hours. It was crazy. But I'll digress. We're at State and Alpine here. We're kind of returning onto State. Headed towards the restaurants. Lunch rush should be in full force here in the next few minutes, hopefully. We'll see what we get. So I accepted an order I kind of regret. Right when I turned the camera off a second ago when I was at State and Alpine, I got an offer from Chipotle. It's like $6.90 for 4.5 miles or something like that. It's not really good. But Chipotle is right here where I was driving anyway. So 3 of those miles were just getting to Chipotle. So the positioning made sense. That's not a huge deal. Some of you are probably going to laugh at me. But I'm annoyed. I know where this place is. It's an office building. It's like a 3-story office building. And it's going to the 2nd floor to Suite 200 something. It's not a huge deal, but it's enough of a deal to make me annoyed because you got to go in. You got to go to an elevator. You got to like walk around to the other side of the building. And somebody would be like, oh, you're just lazy. Like, not lazy, it's just time consuming. Why are you... Go! You're in the turn lane in the middle of the road. Why are you letting people at a stop sign go first, you moron? Ugh! It's just the time consuming part of it. You wait for the elevator. Elevator goes up. I'm just impatient. That's what it comes down to. I just want to get order, drive to customer, drop off order, leave. I have to go up an elevator, walk around to the other side of the building, go in there. Hey, I have a drop off for this person. Oh, okay, hold on, let me call them. They're in their office at a meeting. Like, no, I'm just gonna leave it right here. Bye. Those little things all add up and they just drive me nuts. That's why I couldn't do this like in a bigger city. Some of you that do this in like Chicago or New York or Seattle or places that just have no parking or big buildings and you're dealing with elevators and stairs all day, like, man, I just get for $7, $6, like, no, thank you. I would never be able to do this. It would drive me nuts. But I'm pretty spoiled when it comes to this stuff, so I can't really complain. All right, so I've got a somewhat interesting development. Sorry if that rain is loud. It is pouring right now. I accepted, as I was delivering the Grubhub, I accepted a $10 for 2.1 mile order for Panda Express. Obviously, I accepted it. I came in, dropped off this Grubhub, and as I was dropping that off, I had a Grubhub come in, $10 for 2.8 miles for Panino's, a local Italian restaurant, like a fast food restaurant. So I was like, damn. I went ahead and accepted it. Like, damn, which one do I want to do? I can't take them both because they're opposite directions. So I made a decision. I'm going with the Grubhub. With my luck with these Ubereats lately, and with Panda Express, they've been dreadful. I'm sorry. They've been dreadful with pickups lately, like waiting 10, 15 minutes. Just, you walk in there as a DoorDasher, and people walk in after you and get in line to order their own food, and they get served before you even get your food. It's like, it's gotten ridiculous in there. The Panda Express used to be like the best place to pick up from around here. Then whatever happened a few months ago, it just changed. So this Panino's order, I know will be ready when I get there, because it always is. And I won't get tip baited because it's Grubhub. And with my luck with Uber Eats and getting tip baited today, I do not want to. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine, but no sense in risking it if it's the same pay. The one issue is, holy cow, it's busy. This rain, man, it makes it busy. Potential for a hidden tip. It was $10 for 2.1 miles. It's an $8 tip. It's probably more than that. But how much more? I can't imagine it'd be more than $11 or $12 order. So I'll just go ahead and stick with this Panino's order. That's a safer bet. So off to Panino's we go. All right. The $10 for 2.1 miles or 2.8 miles is taken care of. Grubhub then sent me, as I was pulling up, $9.53 for 5.3 miles for Jason's Deli. So, okay offer for this rain. Great offer for a normal day. But I went ahead and accepted it. I'm going to head over to Jason's Deli just down the road here. And I'm going to leave the other apps on in case something better comes through. We'll see what happens. These apps are going crazy. I'm talking nonstop. I had to shut off DoorDash and Uber Eats. I got this Grubhub right now for this Jason's Deli. Pick up for Jason. Quick update. Delivered that Jason's Deli. I got a Starbucks, $7.75 for 3 miles. Took that just to a local community college. Pain in the ass place to deliver to. Her delivery instructions were like an entire paragraph. I was immediately annoyed. It was still kind of a pain, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It ended up being $8. So we're at $90 right now, and I'm getting an offer. So I went and parked close to my spot, not the exact spot I normally do. Sat there for not even 5 minutes, declined a couple duds, and ended up getting a sweet one. Sweets and Eats, the Mexican / candy store, Mexican food / candy store, $12.50 for 5.2 miles or something like that. Going up here to this hospital. Maybe a hidden tip because it's a lot of food, so maybe there's a little more on there, but we'll see. This will put me over 100. It's 12:46 p.m. Been a good day. The rain has let up for the moment. It's just a little drizzle right now. It's been raining pretty much non-stop since about 10:15, I would say. So got a nice little free car wash. Get some of this salt off the roads. Getting a Grubhub order that I'm probably going to decline. But I'll check back in with you after I drop this off. All right. 1:01 p.m. I'm at like $105 or something like that. $106. Feels like the lunch rush has simmered down a little bit. The apps aren't going as crazy as they were an hour ago, which is normal after 1 o'clock. Still get a few straggler orders between now and 2, but usually nothing crazy. Probably calling it a day at 2 o'clock today, especially since I already hit $100. Got bowling tonight. I only got a couple more weeks left of bowling. So I'll be able to work straight through on Wednesdays again, which will be nice. It's kind of nice having the break on a Wednesday night, having something to do with the boys. It's weird when you start doing something like this. You know, back when I worked full-time at like a regular job, I worked at a box plant. It was my previous job, which no longer exists, so I wouldn't be there anyway now. Even if I didn't leave. Well, I'm getting Grubhub. I'll finish in a moment. I went ahead and took it. It's a McDonald's, $6.68 for 4.1 miles. McDonald's is straight ahead, and it's keeping me right on State Street, so it works out. Anyways, I would have been gone from that box plant if I wouldn't have left anyway, because they shut down in December. But it's crazy how once I started doing this, my brain got rewired, because there was Monday through Friday. I worked third shift, which was brutal, and then most Saturdays. And I hated it. Hated working Saturdays. It's like third shift was bad enough, and then when you got to do it 6 days a week, it's like you don't even get a day off. But now that I work for myself, and it's up to me how much I make for the most part, I want to work every day. I never want to take days off. It's crazy how when you have like a regular 9 to 5, 8-hour day, like you don't want to be there. You just want to go home. And at least for me, if we ran out of work or something, or if it was slow, a supervisor would be like, well, do you want to stay and do some cleaning, or do you want to go home? 100% of the time, I would choose go home. Fuck that money. Go home at 2 or 3 in the morning instead of 6 in the morning and go to sleep or play PlayStation or whatever. But now, I can't wait to work. Every day I wake up and I feel like if I'm at the house, I'm losing out on money. It's weird how it like flips that switch in your brain. Because I don't get no vacation time. There's no 401k, which to me that's the biggest downfall. Fuck the wear and tear in your car. You know, you can always buy another car. But the not having a retirement is the worst thing about doing this job. I mean, you can start your own retirement, put it into your own 401k or whatever, or come up with your own retirement plan and do it on your own. But it's not the same. And it's more difficult. And that's part of the reason why I started this YouTube channel. Maybe I can make a little bit of money, ignore it, let it sit off to the side, keep doing this, and see what happens. Opening up extra streams of revenue, as many as possible. So I've got, well, just one for now. This is my only stream of revenue for now, doing DoorDash. YouTube, I'm not making any money yet. Maybe I never will. We'll see. Channel's slowly growing. By the way, I'm almost to 300 subscribers. I'm at like 295 or something like that. So if you're not subscribed, please do so. We'll have a 300 subscriber party. Probably not. I wouldn't even know what to do. But once I get to 1,000 subscribers and I get monetized, then we'll have to do something. I don't know what. I'll do like a live Q&A or something, or whatever YouTubers do. Whatever you guys want to do. So, yeah. Basically, that's it. I don't even know where I was going with that story. I was just rambling again. Sorry for that. McDonald's is right up here. The rain has seemingly stopped. Maybe there's a little bit of sprinkles right now for the moment. This order will put us over $110. Maybe I'll call it a day after that. We'll see what I get after I pick it up. Check in with you soon. Good morning. I probably could have waited until I stopped yawning to turn the video on. It's the following day, 8:14 a.m. I'm doing my first order, but wanted to close out the video from yesterday. I ended up making like $112 or something like that. I only worked until like 1:30. Not even that, so I didn't stay out that long. Had bowling last night, bowled okay. But I don't know, I hurt myself. My wrist hurts, my ankle hurts, I don't know. I'm getting old. Anyways, we're out here. I don't know how my schedule is going to look today, because I do kind of want to watch some of the NCAA tournament. So we'll see how that goes. The game started like 11, I think 11:15 or something like that. So I'll at least be out here for the morning. I'll at least be out here for the morning, and maybe I'll come back out for dinner or something like that. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll end up staying out all day. But if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and comment as always. And as of last night, I officially hit 300 subscribers. So I appreciate all of you for subscribing. Hopefully you're getting some kind of value out of this content. So we're slowly moving on up. And I just wanted to say I appreciated all of you. All the comments and all the likes, everything that you do. My small little community here. I appreciate you all. So, thank you once again. And we will see you on the next video.